Hi everyone, it's Susan from Starlight Oracle Weekly Readings. Welcome to this week's astrology and tarot reading. This is for the very last week of 2019. So, Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. I do. Have a wonderful holiday time if you don't celebrate Christmas. And I'm really looking forward to 2019. So for this week, I'll talk about the astrology first. It's very brief really. And this is for the 24th to the 30th of December. So we're in Capricorn season. So as I was saying last week, if you are an earth sign, you'll start to feel like better energy for you if you're an earth or water sign. Oh, and before I move forward, actually with the astrology, this is the pick a card reading. So pick pile 1, 2 or 3. There's 2 cards. I've got a tarot card and one oracle card from Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. So yeah, if you pick 1, 2 or 3 while I'm talking, see which one you're drawn to. And that will be for your personal messages after I talk about the astrology. So, the main sort of things standing out to me this week are, we're in Capricorn season now. Happy birthday if you're a Capricorn. Christmas Day, the 25th, we have, Mercury square with Neptune. So Mercury in Sagittarius square with Neptune. So this is a bit of a sort of a strange energy for Mercury. I mean, think about it. If you do celebrate Christmas or if you're having some kind of get together with people, with Mercury square Neptune, there could be a bit of drinking going on, or a bit of, people sort of saying things a bit that are just a little bit off in some way. There could be a little bit of banter that, it becomes a bit argumentative because of Mercury in Sag and then square with Neptune. It can be confusing. So just be very, very aware of your communications, especially if you're a mutable sign, if you're a Sagittarius, a Pisces or a Virgo, or a Gemini. The mutable signs could be more susceptible to this type of energy on Christmas Day. So it can cause confusion also with travel. So if you are having to travel somewhere that you don't usually go, just make sure you double check where you're going, that your vehicle's okay and things like that. There could be communication issues, like some kind of miscommunications or misunderstanding about who was going to bring what or do what, or the time of something. Be double checking information if you need to. It's a little bit, kind of can feel maybe a bit like a Mercury retrograde with Mercury in Sag square Neptune, but there can be some kind of confusion or some kind of issue in a conversation or with a communication with another person on Christmas Day. Other than that, on the other main aspect going on is on Sunday, we have transiting Mars in Pisces conjunct with Chiron in Pisces. This energy is a heavy energy with Chiron there. There could be something that comes up for Sunday where people feel, and not everyone's going to be affected, but those mostly affected will be mutable signs that have anything around 28 degrees so at the very end of a mutable sign, so at the end of Gemini, Virgo, Pisces or Sagittarius. You may feel out of sorts on that day. You may feel tired, physically drained, maybe even drained from too much social interaction if you're quite a sensitive person. You may want to pull your energy back to yourself. You may be even feeling some kind of, you may feel a bit wounded in some way, maybe a bit ego bruised in some way if you are, or if you have anything at 28 degrees of Pisces or a mutable sign. So be aware of that. So those are the main astrological points for this week, the standout ones. And let's look at the cards. So if you chose number 1, okay, so we have a communication card, the Ace of Swords, and we have the 8 here, which is helpless and hopeless. Interesting. So this is perhaps what I'm getting from this, or the first message I'm getting with this is, if you chose number 1, communicating, sorry, that was off center, about something difficult perhaps that you're going through to somebody, maybe sharing that with somebody and lightening your load. This is communication energy, and it's also about important information and talking about that, something like perhaps a struggle that you're going through, and talking about that with someone, and as a result of talking about it you feel better, or you feel some kind of resolution to a difficult situation. Another meaning I'm getting from this for some people is a clarity of mind around walking away from a situation that you want to change, or that you felt stuck in, or that you felt hopeless about in recent times. So you may this week get some clarity about a difficult situation and know what to do. Okay, so that's for number 1. Number 2, let's see what number 2 has. You have the Queen of Swords and Heal. Wow, interesting. We had the 8 here and we have 17 here, which adds to 8 in numerology, another 8. So I'll just move those out of the way now since I've done those. So if you're an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or if you know someone that has strong air energy, this could be someone that is going to help you with some healing that you're going to be doing this week. Or another message I'm getting from this is through communicating your personal truth in a very honest and direct way, it actually facilitates some kind of healing in a situation, either for yourself or for somebody close to you. And it could be someone that you've had a relationship with. I do feel it's some kind of necessary expression of truth. And I'm really drawn to the chains here that are breaking, and she has the sword in her hand. So it's almost like with the sword of truth, you can break through some kind of illusion or some kind of toxic connection that you need to sort of break away from, or it could be even a psychic sort of a spiritual connection with someone, or a connection that you've had with someone that's sort of still lingering in your mind, even though they're not in your life. That could also be it, or they might be in and out of your life. So sort of cutting through something in terms of spiritually disconnecting an energy that feels like a drain on you. That's what I'm getting, because I do feel a bit drained from this card here. But for other people, it's healing something from the past that has been difficult for you. All right, so number 3. Okay, wow, this is very clear what this means. With the 5 of Swords, which is a card of arguments and, card of clashing with others, and the detached card. 11 can sometimes relate to, well, I don't know if you can see there was an 11. There is an 11 up there. Can relate to detaching from drama in groups, in friendship groups, or in a gathering. So it could even be on Christmas. There's some kind of drama that you need to sort of detach from or avoid, conflict. Avoiding conflict is definitely what I'm getting here for some people this week. So if you chose number 3, there's something coming through here about being aware that there could be conflict energy around you this week, and you need to detach and not get sucked into the drama. So if people are, like whether it's on Christmas Day or any other time this week, if people are playing out a drama, or if they're feeling like they're the victim of something and they just need to drag you into taking sides, or, and especially if it's something that is predictable, like that same person on Christmas that acts the same way all the time, or that causes ruffles people's feathers, make sure if you see it coming, especially, and you've got that feeling, just make sure you kind of avoid and don't get sucked into it. That's what I'm getting. It's definitely about avoiding altercations and confrontations and arguments this week, okay? So that was a reading for the week. If you would like a personal reading, my story is actually still open. I haven't closed it just yet. I definitely will not be working Christmas Day, though, and probably not the day after Christmas. But other than that, for now, my store is still open. So if you would like a reading, go to the link below and you can book a private reading with me. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a fantastic week. Bye.